Hello, everybody, and welcome back once again I think this is episode 20 now, or 19. I forget which one. We're gonna find out when I go to upload the video later. I'll tell you that. um, but
Fair
welcome
enough.
back again to the second episode of Arc 3. We left off last time. I think that we had left off just
I
with.
forgot that this was a thing. How much have I missed?
Oh, we literally
No,
just
We
began.
just started.
Okay,
Yes.
fair enough.
Yeah, I'm just doing the quick recap before we get into the proper.
All right, give me 1 second to turn you up, Lyad, or
Okay.
storyteller. There we
Okay.
go. Cause I have computer now. Yay!
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Good.
Wait, you were playing on
And I'm not
mobile the whole time?
Laptop, but a shitty laptop.
Wow. Well, don't miss
Same.
the French clown gif down below. It's a treat.
Mm,
Okay.
Anyways, French clowns aside, um, gosh, I bet Comus would love them. Anyways, French clowns aside, um, we left off last time, I believe, with Aaron having just been revived. Um, and now the party finds themselves being ushered out from the Olympians' throne room. Once more together, once more, whole from the loss that they had suffered. Somehow, some way, by a miracle, you managed to get through your first quest with such a large group of people, technically not having lost anybody in the group. Well, permanently lost anyway. It's quite the feat. Quite the feat indeed.
Hmm.
So as you
Yay.
walk out of the throne room, the white marble doors slowly come to a close, though you can still hear the gods on the other end arguing with one another. How does the party doing right now? What are we feeling? What are we thinking? What are we doing?
is this just after the battle, or is this after the time skip?
This is just after the battle, so the time skip has not
Yeah.
occurred yet.
Got it.
Okay, so Stephen is, well, first of all, he's happy. Well, he's going through the motions of like, processing the fact that his brother is now back, like, actually, right now. But also, there's like the part of him that gets this overwhelming sense of dread because supposedly they're supposed to deal with this wizard that they now know is immortal and apparently is going to stay that way. So he has no idea how the heck are they supposed to survive this if they cannot even kill the guy. But what can he do?
Okay. So I'll say then, as you're sitting there in thought, Stephen, your brother Aaron, he just all of a sudden he just like hugs the absolute shit out of you as you're just standing
I thought
there.
Aaron died.
He got revived again.
Again?
Again, yeah. He's
Like, I already revived him. Why are you doing it again?
he's Schrodinger's demigod. Oh, to give you an idea, there was a twist of fate last session. Ivy, I forgot you were not here. I apologize. So Stephen gave up his status as a ward of Hypnos, and in
To bring back
exchange,
Aaron?
that divinity was given to Aaron, and he was revived, but he was revived not as a human, but as an Onoroi, which is like a dream spirit.
Got it. So Steven's no longer a ward.
Correct. He is just
Nope.
a regular old boy again, seemingly.
Hmm.
So yeah, he just
Yeah, that's pretty
throws
much.
himself around you, wraps his gigantic bat wings around you, and you suddenly realize that he's like just barely holding himself together from crying as he's just sitting there with you. How does Stephen react to this?
Well, he okay. He obviously will like hug him back and just like stay there, hold him, and be like, "I am so glad to have you back."
I'm glad to be back. I I thought I wasn't going to see you again.
Me neither. I didn't think it was going to work, but I had hoped so.
He as you say that, he sort of like releases you partly from the hug, his hands still on your shoulders though. He's like, "How did you do that? How did you convince them to bring me back? That's something they never do."
Hmm. Well, well, I I decided to, with the reminder that this has happened before somewhat in me, to give up my status as a ward and the connection to Hypnos so that they could give the divinity to you and bring you back.
He just sort of his mouth just sort of falls open slightly and he says, you're not a ward anymore."
No, I'm not.
He seems shocked as he tries to process this. If I had known that, I would have just given up my divinity to bring Mom back. I never wanted to be a demigod anyway. And now look at me. He sort of like
Well,
looks over his body and his wings. This is different.
yeah, I bet it is. I'm going to say that I didn't expect them to bring you back like this. Is that a bad thing?
No, no, I mean, it's better than being dead. You know, and now I can say that I'm a badass. Get it?
Very funny, Aaron.
Well, you know,
You haven't lost your sense of humor.
yeah, being dead won't take that from me, I guess. And before you guys can continue to sort of converse, you hear a familiar voice come off from the side of you. The group, if they were to turn, would see this man who seemingly looks just like an older version of Aaron. And he says, "I'm glad to see you in such high spirits." As he walks forward, you notice that he doesn't seem to cast a shadow here on Olympus either, and his steps don't really seem to produce any sound, for that matter. I'm glad to see you safe, too.
Glad, glad that I'm safe as well, Lord Hope News. I am very sorry for, well, everything that has been going on. It's been a very chaotic time.
He stays silent for a moment as he sort of um, looks you over, Stephen. Aaron, who is standing next to you, he sort of adjusts to where he's slightly in front of you in a way. And then Hypnos, he continues, "There's nothing to be sorry for. You've done nothing wrong, Stephen. As far as I'm concerned, you are still my ward, my son, if you would like to be, even if you do not have the divine power that I gifted to you."
Hmm. Oh, well, then it's an honor to be, be thought of like that by you.
It's an honor to have someone so brave and so selfless as my son. I'm proud of you. You've you've done very well. Many would not have been able to make the choice that you made this day. They wouldn't be able to give up such power, but you did out of love. I think that's a wonderful thing.
Oh,
Your mother,
thank you.
she would be very proud of you. I'm sure of it.
I I really hope so. Thank you.
He smiles. "Aaron, Lord Zeus has ordered that you are to enter my service. However, I think that it would be unbelievably cruel of me to take you from your brothers. So, my orders to you are thus: you will stay with Stephen, and you will guard him until the day that he dies. And upon his death, if he wishes for it, he may join our company as a dream spirit, if he so wishes it." And Aaron, he sort of is taken aback by that, but he seems too stunned to really speak much about it. How is the party reacting to this? What is everybody else sort of doing or thinking, if anything?
Sorry, I just didn't want to interrupt.
No, 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 it's good.
Simon, yeah, Simon is just gonna pull back a little, grab maybe Hal by like the sleeve softly, and sort of silently motion for him to, probably turn his head down and bow to the god in front of them.
Oh, Hal will take the hint and go ahead and bow.
Seems his
So
audacity with Zeus has melted at this point.
um
Yeah.
Michael is going like during the sort of like moment they were having, Michael's trying not to eavesdrop just because he doesn't really want to think about, he kind of, he doesn't want to feel like this, but he kind of feels like it's a bit like unfair in a way that like he's happy that Aaron is back and like Steven has
his brother back, but he's also just like, I guess, just still struck with grief that like his Lupa cannot be brought back. So,
Understandably so.
and then when Hypnos comes, he's gonna bow as well. He's not stupid. He's angry, but he's not stupid.
Poor Michael.
I don't think Ivy bows. I think Ivy is a little too not even really paying attention to the entire conversation. She's got her own thoughts going on in her head right now. A lot of them, I should add. But we will get to them when we get there.
Valid. Very valid. Wow.
Understandable.
Like, he
Simon's
probably
gonna-
hasn't even registered that Hypnos is in the room. It's like, hey, Ivy, Hypnos is in the room. Okay.
After
Fair.
Aaron and Steven and fucking what was his name? Hypnos.
You forgot Hypnosis' name?
No, I was gonna say Morpheus. I am sorry.
That would be extra funny if Simon called Hypnos by his son's name.
But he's already trying to with one son.
Oh my god.
But no, after he sees that their conversation has halted, Simon is going to stand up from his bow and come slowly approach the god with his head lowered. Hesitantly, very clearly so.
Ah, you're a satyr, he says, sort of turning just a bit away from Stephen and Aaron. Is there something that you wanted?
I give you my thanks for, well, it is very. So Simon sort of makes a little sound between a sigh and a laugh. And he looks at Aaron, and he looks back at Hypnos, and he just turns tail and goes back to the back of the crowd.
Fair reaction.
Hypnos, he sort of, he blinks, and then he, has a very quiet, oh, happen. And then he doesn't address it further. He doesn't address it further. And, he turns back and he says, however, this conflict is far from over. And I fear that you still have a role to play yet, Stephen. Though the path will be harder now without the powers that you were gifted from me. But I know that you will find a way. I have faith in that much.
Well, I am not completely sure about could, what I could even do, but I promise that I will try my best, whatever that looks like.
Heroes are defined more through their actions than their blood. And I would say, even if you are not a ward of mine anymore, you are undoubtedly a hero, Stephen. All of you are. He says, addressing the rest of the group. You've done great deeds on this day. And then another voice, also familiar to the party, sort of cuts through. And you recognize it as Chiron's voice, and he says, "I could not agree more," as he sort of like gallops up to the party. And then you see off in the distance, just a little bit behind him, not Chiron, sorry, Mr. D is also walking forward. Notably, what are the words I'm looking for? Dressed far too casually than you might expect of the god in these times, and sipping on a can of Diet Coke. But Chiron, he continues to address you. I heard about what had happened, though I'm glad to see that everything worked out all right in the end. I wanted to tell you, Stephen, as I've heard about your sacrifice, you can put any fears that you may have about being unable to come to camp aside. Mr. D and I have discussed it, and as far as we are concerned, you are welcome at Camp Half-Blood still.
This is Chiron or Karen?
Chiron.
Chiron, got it.
The horse ass.
Yes. The horseman guy.
The horseman.
Yep.
The horseman who cannot ride a horse.
Right? I mean, does he ride a horse technically? Yeah.
No.
Okay,
Did we ride on
don't make
legs?
me imagine that. Don't make me that. I just had the weirdest image be conjured in my brain, and I wanted to erase. Like,
That is like asking, do we ride on legs?
Yes, do we ride on legs? Does Simon ride on a goat?
oh my brain! I
Oh,
swear to
this is a great blooper for oh god. Anyways, questions about what counts as horse riding or goat riding or leg riding aside. He continues, I understand that all of you have been through, well, to put it lightly, a lot recently during this quest. I am elated that you seem to be, for the most part, unharmed. After you've gotten some rest, I will need to know what happened while you were gone. Everything that you can tell me. I fear that this conflict is only going to... It's only going to get worse from here.
God. I wasn't expecting anything less. But we'll manage. We'll manage somehow.
We had gotten a new god on our side, Simon says.
Simon says! Oh, he said the thing!
Fuck that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my brain!
Oh my goodness.
As Simon said, we have a new god on our side, brand new one, courtesy of Stephen.
You're welcome. I have no idea how to react to that.
I'm glad that he is alive. And he grows sort of distant suddenly. I never enjoy having to say goodbye to one of my students.
Oh, my heart.
Mr. D and I are here to take you back to camp whenever you are ready. If you wish to depart from the city of the gods.
I mean, what else is there to do?
What else? I agree. And also,
Unless, unless
this place is beautiful and all, but it feels very stressful to be here. No offense to anyone. I would just like to get some rest.
Mr.
yeah.
D, he sort of addresses you, his voice overflowing with sarcasm. You mean to tell me, Mr. Stonerest, that the city of the gods is too stressful for you? Hmm?
Uh-oh.
Um,
And then before you can reply further, he says, I couldn't agree more with you. This place is far
oh,
too
okay.
high-strung for my tastes. Especially with everything that's recently happened. Oof. And while I detest camp, it does seem a bit milder there. In fact, I believe, actually, that your fellow campers are preparing a surprise for you in your return.
I'd rather they didn't.
Oh,
Well, don't tell them that I spoiled the surprise, he says with a sort of entertained smile upon his face.
Mm, I mean, I could.
okay. Thank you, Mr. D. Oh,
Mr. D, a question from thy humble satyr servant. Simon gives a mock bow.
Go on, he says, taking a sip from his Diet Coke.
Do they sell alcohol to the underage in Olympus?
what?
There is no such. What is underage?
What's the drinking age in heaven?
Wait, there's a
Yeah.
drinking age?
What would
From
be
the
drinking
no,
age in
guys,
Olympus?
guys. Ivy, you have just told Ivy that there's a drinking age. What?
Yes, there is a drinking age. I know, it's insane. It's insane.
Though, of course, not everybody abides by
You're
it in this
telling me
country.
right now, if I wanted to go get some wine, I couldn't get wine?
Yes,
Not unless you're
apparently.
21 or you have a fake ID.
Finally! Someone who understands my struggle, Mr. D says to Ivy. Do you have any idea how dreadful it has been these past decades ever since Father forbade me from partaking in any sort of alcohol? There's only
Okay.
so far that Diet Coke can take a man. I assure you.
Yeah.
We are not talking about the same thing. So kindly, I don't even know what you're god of.
You don't know what? How?
Whoa.
Didn't you say you were from Athens, girl? How can you not know who this is?
She has amnesia, silly.
Not
Fair enough.
amnesia, but when I got out of the underworld, I did lose some memory.
The Lord of the
That's how
the
that.
twice born, the son of Ariadne, the Lord of Madness, the Lord of
Oh,
Divine,
him. Yeah, we're not talking about the
Dionysus.
same thing. Dionysus. Okay.
Oh,
Are we
really? Oh, okay.
not? I mean, it is seemingly very similar. I suppose it's not exactly the same. Well, regardless, to answer your question, for legal reasons, I cannot answer that for you.
Damn shame.
Because I could use some wine about now.
Me
I don't
too.
used to take about it when taking it when I was alive, but occasionally, like moments like this, be like the perfect time to get some wine.
Well,
Uh,
worry not. We have plenty of Diet Coke back at camp. Are you ready to return, everyone?
What is a Diet Coke?
Yes.
it is a non-alcoholic bubbly beverage made of poison.
I'm not
Sounds
even going to
gross.
try and
Why
explain
would I
that.
drink that?
You are
For fun.
cursed by the Lord Zoo.
Why would I
What?
drink Diet Coke? That sounds gross.
Be careful now. This is the second most amazing beverage upon the earth. I wouldn't drink it if it were not so. And I mean, I should be the authority on these things, don't you think?
Um,
Fair?
politely, I will disagree. I'll just take some water.
He sort of shrugs at you. If you say so.
Yeah.
You're talking to a girl from what is it, like BC era, and you're telling her what Diet Coke is, and her response is just, "Oh, that sounds awful. Why do you drink this?"
He has literally been cursed.
He
Yeah.
conjures a can of Diet Coke for you, Ivy, and he hands it to
Yeah.
you, ice cold and chilled. Don't knock it until you try it.
She'll tentatively open it, take a sip, and then just spit it. Oh, that was awful. Humans, you all drink this? Oh wait, I
I
can't
don't.
taste. I can't
No.
taste. I just remembered I can't taste. Like,
All right. So
yeah, she's just
so
like,
no wonder it tastes so awful. It has no taste.
yeah, she's just like, I can't taste, my dude. Like, I'm sorry, I can't taste this.
She drinks it and then
And
she
even,
remembers that she can't taste anything.
yeah,
That's how she remembers she can't taste.
Well, that's one way to find out, I guess.
Oh, that's true.
So, anyways, if there's nothing else you guys wanted to sort of say or do in this interaction, we can fast forward a little bit.
yeah,
I think
we're
we are
good.
ready to head out.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
shall we do the are we fast forwarding the time skip, or are we fast forwarding to camp?
Just to camp, real quick.
Okay.
You
Alright.
return to camp rather dramatically, flying in from up above, and you skid to a halt. And all at once you exit from the the chariot that you're brought in upon, and there, in camp, in the dead of the night, you find everybody else eagerly awaiting you. They sort of rush in almost as you arrive back in. And it isn't too long before the party begins. And everything is underway with celebrations. And then we're going to go over to Halcyon for just a moment. Because I have something special planned.
Oh.
Don't be worried.
Chiron, in the middle of the party, he rides up to you, Halcyon. There's someone at the border for you. I think you'll want to see them.
Hal takes a deep breath, like, all right, here we go. Who's this mystery visitor for me?
And you
Let's
go
hope it's not.
What's up?
I was just like, let's hope it's not someone scary. Go ahead.
And you go over with Chiron in company. So you have a giant horseman as your backup. I mean, what better backup could one ask for, right? And there, waiting just outside of the border of camp, you see your mother. And all of her injuries by now have been healed, and her, she's got a new pair of clothes and whatnot. And she sort of smiles at you. Hi, honey. How does Hal react to this?
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I just got.
You okay?
Sorry, I just got disconnected for a second.
Oh no!
Oh my
Oh
Right at that
god.
no!
moment too.
Right at that moment, can you just mention who it was again? I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought the pause
Oh,
was for dramatic
internet.
effect. I'm not gonna lie.
No, no,
I'm
sorry. It literally, I panicked so hard.
It's okay, bro. It's all right. So you get to the border, and they're waiting just outside of camp, right at the edge of the barrier, with her wounds healed and a fresh new pair of clothes. You see your mother. She smiles at you and she says, "Hi, honey."
Mom! And Hal, like, runs up and hugs her. And, like, you know, I think, was the last time I saw her, was she, like, wounded in the battle?
Yeah, she was in pretty rough condition, but seems just like you. Her wounds heal very fast.
Oh, fast. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Runs up and hugs her, you know, and is like, oh my gosh, I was so scared. Mom, are you okay?
I'm okay. I was I was afraid too. After everything that had happened, I
Yeah.
your father, he told me about how harrowing life as a demigod is, but well, I guess I didn't really understand until now.
Yeah. It's it's pretty chaotic. Well, I guess we're both werewolves now, which is, that's something we gotta deal with.
We'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, yeah. Um, we will. I mean, it's pretty cool besides all the. I mean, it's got its ups and downs. Um, you know,
Oh,
I,
yes, I do. I know. I'm just glad that bastard got what was coming to him.
yeah, I mean, language, mom. But,
Sorry, it's just ever since this happened, it's been a lot more difficult to rein in my anger. I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean to.
no problem. I guess he is. I won't repeat it because I know you wouldn't like that, but, um, I guess he is a pretty bad guy and did some bad stuff, but there's still some bad guys out there that we gotta stop. Um,
Who's a
and
pretty bad guy again? Who are we talking about?
we were talking about like Kaon because that he's dead. Well, I mean, not dead, as dead as he can be, for the moment. But we also
Are,
gotta go back.
like, are you quite
But
certain that he is dead?
well,
If the
he's
stories are
just
too, if I may, hi,
mhm,
person from
Mhm.
Athens here.
yeah.
If I
Mhm.
recall correctly, Lycaon's death tends to mean that there will be a new Lycaon, so to speak. In
Yeah,
Nah.
a
I mean, just like as dead as a monster that goes back to
Oh
Tartarus
no, we lost Simon.
can
Oh,
be, like not, we're all immortal.
Oops, my
I mean,
internet got
in the sense that,
turned off for a second.
you know,
he's okay. Yes, there's a very good chance that he is in Tartarus.
fun fact.
But no, I was actually going to say there's
yeah.
also just as an equal amount of chance that he's in Elysium.
Nah,
What?
What?
nah,
You
bro.
mean Elysium?
He's in Tartarus. Nah, bro. He
He's,
is
He's in
definitely in
trouble.
Tartarus. But
no, 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 no.
fun
Okay.
fun
Elysium.
fact, kind of an interesting fact about all of this. Halcyon, his name actually contains Lycaon within it. It's just like one letter different.
Oh,
Yes,
Alliteration. God damn it.
alliteration.
I didn't even notice
Alliteration is
that.
different.
Wait, I did not. Wait, that's crazy.
Is it
That
actually, is
is
it
wild.
because Halcyon is the new Lycaon?
I mean,
Whoa.
No,
he
I
he
hope
did.
not.
No.
I mean, he did kind of deal like because he was
Yo.
because he kind of did. This is gonna you Halcyon. You should purchase the epithet merit or trait actually, and the epithet is the new king of Arcadia. That would be dope. I'm not gonna lie.
That would be pretty dope if I started my own like group of werewolves. That'd be cool.
And then I'll have to
Oh
murder you
God.
again.
Yeah, you can
Well,
you
I
can
mean,
take
good
over
guys.
you can take over
I'd be good guys.
for the group that Lupa was leading. You know, she had her little group.
Well, okay, well, I don't know if I'm entitled to that, but I'll work on it. I'll work on
I think it should go to Michael personally.
yeah. I think
That's
that
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I agree.
I think it should go
Yeah,
to
I
you too.
agree.
They can arm
I
wrestle over
agree.
it.
I don't know. We can have
Armrest.
separate groups. Werewolves are not a monolith. We'll have our own things. It'll be fine.
Maybe instead of a king, right? They start a council instead.
I'll be a
Honestly, great idea.
That would be
actually,
nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
I,
pretty
I
cool.
I feel nothing is better than a bloody cannibalistic Bronze Age patriarch to lead them.
Right?
Um, we're gonna start a new system of governing for it. Yeah, I think we'll do some more modern stuff.
It's the werewolf revolution.
Yeah, the werewolf renaissance.
The werewolf renaissance, the werewolf French Revolution. They all become
Oh,
French and decapitate each other.
Well, you know, it only seems appropriate that a new Arcadia should have a new Lycaon, right? One that's not an
That is not
evil,
that
not
crazy.
one that is not an evil cannibal man. You know,
An evil cannibal
And
who takes for children of heroes.
right?
oh gosh.
oh God.
I know he's back, but that still seems too soon.
Come on, I did the deed myself. I literally play the guy.
Yeah, I guess yeah. You can say it.
Yeah,
All right, let's move on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so as
Mhm.
you guys are sort of sitting there reuniting, she says to you, "I, it's gonna take me some time to figure everything out, but I have help. One of your friends, her name is Kayla, and she runs this shelter place.
Oh yeah,
She gave me
we have the
this
key for that.
this key, and she brings out her own
Mm-hmm.
key. And she told me and the rest of the wolves that survived that we would be able to stay there, at least until we can figure out where we're going to go. She told me that you also have a key.
Yeah, yeah, we also have a key. Yeah, it's a pretty cool place. I think it'd be a good idea to stay there for a bit. Um, before we can find a more permanent place to stay. But yeah, it's a safe place. I trust them there. Do I have the key on me? It's on.
You
I
do.
forget who.
You do.
Yeah, yeah. I show off the key. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I got my own key.
As soon as you can, after your party and everything here, I don't want to hold you here for too long. Come and see me, okay?
Okay, I promise I will.
She smiles at you. Thank you. And be careful, Hal, okay? I love you.
I love you too, Mom. I give her another hug.
And she hugs you
Aw.
back. Go and have fun, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow.
And as you're walking back into Camp Hal, you see a heavy mist sort of flowing in suddenly from behind you.
What the heck?
As
That's
as
not a
you
good
No.
sign.
as you and Kyron are walking back to the camp, and Kyron, he turns along with you to stare into the fog as it is rolling in, and that's when you see this shadow, ever changing in its shape. Some of them seemingly human, some of them monstrous. And
Oh yay!
as you watch this, how does Halcyon react to this? You feel this intense fear washing over you.
I mean, my sword is already in my hand. It's already lit. I'm holding it sort of defensively. Hal is like, all right, I just had a good, show yourself whoever you are, please. Stop doing the creepy stuff. Um, I just had a good moment with my mom. You're kind of ruining the vibe.
And as you say that, the rest of the camp also seems to have taken notice of what is happening, and they all rush in behind you. So
Does
everybody is
does
sort of gathered there. What is it?
does this interrupt the party? Does this interrupt the
Yes,
party?
it does. Yes.
Yeah, it does. Of course it does.
You see, you can audibly hear Simon groan.
Fair. Valid.
Yeah, how does the rest of the party react to this sudden fog rolling in?
Michael is just he's just staying there, arms crossed. He feels really out of it still, but he's just like, come on, we don't have all night. If there's a battle or something, just get it over with, okay? Just do whatever. We literally don't have all night. We just got back.
Yeah.
Ivy is looking unamused and unturbed, just kind of similar to Michael, but like more of a I just want out. I no. Should we just
And Ivy, as you're sitting there,
Yeah.
as you're like feeling this, you feel something else very familiar. It feels almost like how the underworld feels. I'd imagine
Oh God.
that's probably not
Okay.
a very pleasant sort of
No.
feeling for Ivy.
Would Simon be able to sniff the underworld stench?
Yes.
Simon is just gonna his ears stand on end. He takes a big sniff.
Yeah, the second she feels it's an underworld thing, she actually does kind of actually stand up and pay attention. And she's got her whip, so she actually does take the whip out. Like, I am not in the mood to be fucked with right now. So get the fuck out of the fog before I freeze it.
And as you all are, having these sort of
I didn't quite
reactions.
describe. I didn't quite describe my reaction.
Sorry, my bad. Go ahead, my bad.
So he's gonna Simon's gonna like pull his hand across his face and like groan at the interruption to his partying. But then as he sniffs and catches a whiff of the underworld scent, he's gonna sniff again and press his tongue to the roof of his mouth to sort of taste the scent. His ears perk up and he pulls out his sika and he just looks out into the fog. Puppy.
Okay.
And as you do so, there's silence as this tension is just washing over camp. It feels as if something is about to happen. Perhaps something monumentous, perhaps even. And then a short chuckle comes out in a woman's voice, echoing thrice over. And she speaks in a voice that also echoes similarly, and she says, "Bold of you to demand such from me, Satyr." And out from the fog walks this woman clad in what you might assume to be some sort of witch's garb, holding
Oh
a
gosh.
torch. She flicks her wrist slightly and the torch lights up with green flames. And Chiron, he speaks and he says, "Lady Hecate, what brings you to
Why do
our camp?"
why do you appear like that?
Honestly, very cool entrance. He is so cool.
Yeah,
No, no,
Simon is going to immediately drop to one knee and drop his sword.
no, I agree. That is very cool. I'm just like, okay, why all the tricky entrance? People are already on that.
Michael is now just Michael's actually like he's actually like kind of smiling now. He's just like, now that's how you make an entrance. That's cool.
Presentation.
Yeah. Hal puts his sword away. You know, turns it back.
Ivy
into
puts
it
the
later.
whip away, but she doesn't remove the. She's still in a defensive stand.
Makes sense. I can't blame her, honestly.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no. Anyone from the underworld, she's got some. How to put it this way? I don't want to say beef with, but she's hesitant.
Wary of them.
Yeah, wary. She's wary.
Well, yeah, at least she's not a wary wolf.
Lies.
Well, she's not a wolf at all, so.
She don't got that dog in her.
Oh my goodness.
Oh Jesus Christ! I swear.
Anyways, she continues, and she says, "I came with a message Due to recent events and the threat that we now face, I am reopening my academy for the arcane arts. For everyone here, as well as for, well, anyone that we may find along the way to aid in our cause. I wanted to come and tell you that your students, Kyron, if they so wish to, are pre-approved for enrollment. Even if they do not possess any knowledge of the arcane, we will ensure that they quickly learn, if they so wish.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Let's see.
How does the party sort of
Wow.
react to this?
Michael's just trying to like
Steven?
parse
Ivy
the
has
words.
a raised. Well, can she raise a brow? I don't know how much facial expression she can get in animatronic state. But
You can. Nobody
Okay.
would be able to tell that she's an automaton. It's like
Yeah, got it.
there's
Okay,
there's
then yeah,
no there's
there
no
was a raised
uncanness.
brow.
Hmm. Yeah.
Michael,
Yeah.
who's like parsing the
Yes.
words, is like, oh, so magic school, like actual magic school. Wow.
Yes, but not like Hogwarts.
You know what the Hogwarts is?
Yes, I know what Hogwarts is. Jesus Christ. Fucking Lee was
Sorry.
You
I'm
learn
so
something
sorry.
new every day.
I mean, Harry Potter did start getting published in the 90s, if I recall correctly.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Simon's just gonna stand up and be like, "Oh, well, this is kind of awkward. I don't really need magic school." So
Yeah.
This.
No, Ivy goes from wary to curious. It does seem like she wants to talk to Hecate, but it doesn't seem like she wants to do it like out in the open. Like a brief conversation with her of like,
No, that's fair. Okay.
I guess Steven is like, he hears that and he's like processing it and he's like, wait, all of us? Me too? I can do that?
Oh yes, Stephen Stonerest. And her eyes seem to rest upon you in particular for a moment. Everyone here is welcome.
they rest upon stone rest.
Oh,
That was not intentional, but I see what you did there.
Simon sort of turns towards Stephen. I mean, you kind of got a familiar already. No, I assume that's kind of offensive to describe your own. But still,
Why would you say
like,
that?
I mean, you joke about that, but literally, I'm pretty sure on Steven's character sheet that he has the familiar trait. I'm
yeah,
pretty
like
sure.
actually, like no, it is. I literally have this shit in front of me. Yeah, that's the
I didn't
thing.
know I didn't know familiar was a trait. I should pick that up on Ivy because
Yep, you
of
can.
yeah, because she's got her crow that at this point basically is a familiar. So
Yeah,
or raven.
I added a few new traits to the document.
Okay.
You can look at them. There's a couple of magic related ones in there. Yeah.
Yeah, and I missed what is it? Since I missed last session, I'll need the XP, but we'll do that later.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that in just a bit. But Hecate continues. She says, "I do not wish to take any more of your time, however, tonight than I must. I only came here to impart this message. If there are any questions, now would be the time to ask them. And
I have a question, but it's not one I would like to ask out in the open. We could take a brief side to, like, behind the tree.
very well. Was there
Uh,
any questions from anyone else?
Simon sort of raised his finger. I think having the conversation behind the tree would sort of just plug it into the Drad gossip network. So that's not really private.
Telepathy?
I don't want the entire camp to know.
I'm pretty sure if
Telepathy?
Hecate doesn't want to be heard, Hecate could probably make it conversation private. But I just had a question of when would this school start?
As soon as as your mortal school starts, you would be going to it afterwards.
Oh, cool!
Oh, okay.
Like an extracurricular. Cool. All right. That's all I had to.
Yes, whatever extracurricular means. Yes, I'm sure that it meets that definition.
It means something you do outside of school.
But also
Hmm.
is school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, most of the time.
Interesting.
yeah.
Well then, yes, if you wish to enroll, speak with Chiron, and he will see to it that the steps are taken for you to be there. But anyways, if there are no other questions, she looks over to you, Ivy. Let us talk. Over here.
Mm-hmm.
And you go over to fuck it, we'll just say a nearby tree, I guess.
Yeah. Nearby tree. Doesn't have to be far. You know, we're not looking for, like, the most private. I imagine if somebody comes over, Ivy or Hikari will just give them a death glare.
Pretty much. I mean, Hekate it's a pretty intense glare, you know.
Yeah.
Can Simon use his goat ears to listen in?
No.
You're really gonna
No.
eavesdrop on a god? All right, never mind.
Yeah, why
do
would
what
you
you
do that?
Yeah,
You do what you do.
eavesdropping on a god and whatever the fuck Ivy is. Good luck. Go for it.
Does she count as
Goat for
does she count as a robot? Partially, at least.
I mean,
kind of.
automaton, android.
Android
I don't know.
apt. Android seems apt. I can see that.
Yeah, Android would make sense.
She's a toy robot.
And
Or transform.
as you get into a more private location, she says to you, "I see that Escalon has trained you well."
Yeah,
Oh.
about that.
She does that.
Escalon said that there's a way I can get my body back. Or rather, he offered to give me a body back. Or a body. You were the one who trained him,
Right.
yes?
Yes, he was my student a very, very long time ago.
That makes sense.
Among other things. He was perhaps the most powerful thaumaturge I've ever trained, in fact.
Yeah.
Great.
What he did to me and the others, did he get that from your teachings, or was that something he discovered on his own?
She shakes her head. I did not teach him such magics. That was something that he found on his own, through his own efforts.
Of course.
What about making a body for myself? One that isn't made of wires and gears and metal parts.
In theory, it should be possible. Did he not do that for any of his followers?
He did it for all of them. Offered to do it for me. I refused. I don't want anything from that man.
I understand. Sometimes we have to find our own way through the crossroads. I admire that you did not choose to take the easy way through that decision.
It also would mean that my body. Go ahead.
He may have used that against you if you had.
I know.
Well, definitely he
Right,
would
it's
have.
why I refused. I know that man. I spent a year with that man after getting out of the world. Kind of what I knew when I got here, so I know him better than the others.
You've walked a long path, haven't you?
Yeah, long as, yeah.
There are many wise and knowledgeable thaumaturges who will be at my academy, and any resources there will be available to you for you to try and find a way to restore your body. Though I can make no promises as to whether or not you will succeed. You understand that, right?
Yeah.
Very well. Yes, when you arrive, the resources will be available to you.
Okay.
Or are there any other questions you had?
Is she my mother? And I presume you know who she is. Or do I have to say her by name?
She sort of smiles at you slightly. Would you want me to spoil the surprise for you? It's difficult, I know, but knowledge often finds its way to us when we are meant to find it. Sometimes, though, we do have to go seeking for it.
Fine. Guess I can just go ask her myself at some point.
I think that choice will come sooner than you think it will.
All right. That was all I had to ask.
Very well. I will see you then, Sue. What would you like to be called? I know that Ivy was not a name that you chose for yourself, unless you're choosing to stick with it.
No, it wasn't the name I chose for myself. I am comfortable with it for now, but I may choose something else later.
Very well then. I will see you soon, Ivy.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye. And she
Goodbye.
dissipates into fog and blows away on an unseen breeze, gone just as soon as she arrived, only for the brief respite, the brief celebration to continue. Things are, at least for now, in this moment, peaceful once more. Though, you know it won't last. All of you on some level know that. How does the party spend the rest of the night? What is everybody doing as like an individual? Real quick.
Not sleeping.
I don't think Ivy does sleep, right? I think we discussed that she can't sleep.
Right. I think she can rest, but like she can't really experience like true sleep. Right.
No, I don't. I think the thing is that's like the torment is she literally doesn't sleep. Kind of like Ed from, or is it Ed? Yeah, it's Ed. No, it's Alpha. Yeah, it's No, it's Alphonse. Alphonse from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah, kind of similar.
Oh, oh, that's terrible. Jesus.
I guess Michael, I don't know, he, I guess, attempts to enjoy himself for a little bit, but he feels not only just the continuing grief, but just like feels sort of as a big like outsider a little bit. He feels just very like, he feels that camp does not trust him, or he's under that assumption. So he just ends up, I guess, going somewhere just alone and just like, I don't know, he might just fall asleep under like a tree or something. He might just fall asleep there. I don't know. He doesn't really know where to go. He doesn't know camp too well.
He can fall asleep under Simon's mom's tree. There you go.
That's a good way to get very dirty and very like
Yeah.
What kind of tree is she again?
a mulberry tree. Those things drop like crazy.
I
Oh,
agree.
right.
He is
Right.
not
Probably
sleeping
follow
under a
Michael.
mulberry tree.
Oh, what berry tree? I have no idea what
mulberry.
those are.
I will
What
show.
is- Oh, gosh. You know,
But
what the heck was I even going to tell you?
anyways, if there's nothing else that we wanted to do for this session, we can go ahead and end it here. Unless there's a little bit more you guys wanted to do.
If we're gonna end it here, Ivy will go talk to Michael.
Okay.
I thought we
I
were gonna do
also- I
time
also
skip,
want to
but you know.
No,
I also want to go.
we have to. We can do that. Okay, we'll continue for a little bit longer then. We had to do a shorter session today because Lyric had to head out a little bit earlier, but we have a few more minutes, so yeah, we can have another moment together as you guys go to find Michael. Does the whole party just go to search for Michael at the end of the night?
I think Ivy is just the only one going because she would have watched him walk off.
I was gonna say that after enjoying the festivities, Simon was gonna find him as well. He
Okay.
can sniff him since he stinks.
Oh my god. What about Halsey
Meanwhile-
and Steven? You guys going too, or are you guys just chilling for the night? Or what do you
Yeah, Hal will go. Yeah, Hal will go find him. Just to be a supportive person. I guess, I don't know. No real reason.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Steven is. Well, it's Steven. Like, I mean, he will like try to like give comfort where he can, although there's also him being around is making it worse. But like, he's going to try. He probably is going to go and try either way.
Nice. So, where do they find Michael? Where does Michael go in camp to be alone?
He just, I don't know, I think he picks a direction and just wanders. I don't exactly know where he would end up.
Okay.
Maybe
Simon,
Hmm?
wherever
What?
he will, wherever he goes, Simon can still track him.
Okay.
Maybe is how far away is like the beach?
It's like outside of camp. It's a good ways, but he could conceivably walk there.
He probably would.
It's been a long while since he's seen the beach. Wait, didn't he live in Ohio?
He lived in Michigan. He has never seen a beach.
Okay, right. I forget he's from Michigan. I thought he was from fucking Ohio.
No, he's not from Ohio.
Like, for some reason in my head, I'm like, he's from Ohio. He's an Ohioan. But I guess I was wrong.
He is, I don't even know the proper demonym for Michigan.
He's a
Michiganian.
Yeah, he's a Michiganian.
But yeah, no, he's seen a lake. He's not
Technically,
seeing a
Michigan.
beach.
Okay, so you've wandered out of camp for quite a ways till the sounds of the party grow distant and faint, and then they just vanish altogether, and soon you're standing upon the shore looking out over the Atlantic Ocean. Your feet sinking slightly into the sand and the waves just washing to and fro. That's my ocean sound effects, guys. It's the best I can
Yeah.
do. But yeah, it's quiet here. What's Michael doing?
He's just going to start like picking up any like stones or things he sees and just trying to throw them as far as he can into the waves. Just like maybe occasionally he'll find like a piece of like a log, like driftwood or something, and just sit down and just poke at the sand with a stick.
Okay. He's in real sad boy hours. I see.
Yeah, he is pretty listless right now. Just he's trying not to think about just everything that's happened, but the more he tries not to think about it, just the heavier it feels.
Poor guy. This is actually so sad. Oh no. Okay, so the rest of the party, we can say, either trickles in or comes all at once. It's up to you guys. I'll let you decide. Who would arrive first? Who would find Michael first?
let's roll a die.
That's a good idea. Everybody, you can just roll, just I don't know, like a D10. Whoever gets the highest, that's the highest to lowest is the order you arrive in.
God. Wait,
that's
give me a
funny.
second. Okay. 1D.
Seems that
I hate-
Simon drank a little bit too much kombucha. You know.
He likes.
Okay, this. Wait. Stop. Oh, Jesus. I hate this phone. Okay,
Hey,
9.
9. Okay, Hal, Ivy, go ahead and roll a d10, I guess.
All right, give me a second. D10, you said?
Yep, 1d10.
Mhm.
Okay, hold on. I need the.
I can't hold on for much longer. I'm slipping.
It's only a 2.
That's still better than a 1 that Simon got.
That is true. That is better than the one Simon got.
It's twice as better,
But
in
not-
fact. All right, Hal, go ahead and roll a d10 for us.
All right, D10. One moment.
Okay.
D10. That's a what? Whoops.
Uh-oh.
It happens.
There
It happens.
6.
All right, Steven, you get there first. And you see Michael sitting out on a log, looking out at the ocean, throwing rocks, and generally looking like a sad goth werewolf boy.
Okay. Um. All right. Um. I guess Stephen would get there. Um. Hesitate for a little bit because, you know, with everything he imagines that Michael will be alone, like he then like tries tries to like approach and
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
He then tries to approach, but immediately falls face first into the sand.
And
Oh
die.
no.
Oh my goodness.
Low iron.
Uh,
And then he simply fucking died.
Yep.
he falls into quicksand.
And Michael simply fucking died.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's an issue.
Oh my god. Steven, no!
You just hear a fall in the sands, just a thump behind you.
The thumb just like, huh, that was weird.
You guys ever seen that horse meme where it's like, Steven, I thought you were dead?
I do not
I
know.
have.
I'll get the video real quick.
Hello?
Hello?
Steve.
hello.
Oh, there we go.
Steve.
Hello?
Hello.
Steve, yes? You got
Hey,
cut off after you.
sorry, the internet decided that nah, I'm not going to work anymore.
Oh my god.
Wow,
Uh-oh.
what the timing these disconnects have had. All right.
Right? It's
Yeah.
like peak dramatic effects.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you see Michael looking like a sad werewolf goth boy, sitting on the beach on a log, throwing rocks into the ocean. How does Stephen react?
Okay, so Stephen would like hesitate for like a little bit because you know, just he imagines that Michael wants to be alone, that's why he's there. But also, I mean, Stephen knows what it's like to have to do with stuff alone. It's not fun. So he tries to he will like approach making enough sound for like Michael to notice that he is there because he doesn't want to surprise him or anything. And he's going to like sit beside Michael. Um, he's not sure that there is anything that he can say that will make Michael feel better, but just to be there to give some company.
Michael's just gonna turn his headset and be like, it's a party. Shouldn't you be, you know, partying, having fun?
Well, yeah, I know, but well, being honest, I've never been like one for parties, and you know, I I thought you might want some company. Being alone after everything that has been going on doesn't really sound fun to be with yourself in your head alone dealing with that. I should know.
Yeah, I guess just I don't know what I want or no, that's not right. I know what I want, just I don't know how to get it. Like it just everything just feels unfair right now. And I know that's a selfish thing to say. I should be happy for you. You you got we got Aaron back, and that's a good thing, but it still just I'm messing this all up. Just it still just hurts, I guess. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. It still hurts. Just now I'm ruining the mood. You should go and have fun. This is a night to be happy for, I guess. I don't want to take that away from you, not after
Just
all
to
you've been through.
just to quickly interject here, the rest of the party can join whenever they want to. Just whenever they want to
Okay.
see an opportunity to hop in, you
Mhm.
can. But continue, please. Sorry.
Yeah, just he's gonna just throw another rock and just into the waves.
Well, you're not taking anything away from me just because I am here. I came because I wanted to. Like, I mean, I know that we haven't known each other for that long, but we are friends, right? And that's what friends do. Be there for each other.
Yeah,
You're,
you make a point, I guess. That's, and like Michael will smile when like he hears the word friend. He'll smile a little bit. It's kind of like just a little like sad smile in a way. It's like, yeah, you make a good point, I guess. Just, but I don't know. Friends, I guess I'm not a good one. I shouldn't be feeling jealous or anything when you're, you know, someone important to you comes back. I should be happy for you. And I am. Just, there's more to it than that.
of course, there is no shame in that. You're not being a bad friend just because you feel like that. You can be happy and still feel, you can be happy for me and still feel sad that you couldn't, that you still don't have, still don't have your desire come true. They both can be true at the same time, and it's completely valid. I don't hold your feelings against you. It's completely normal.
I'm just imagining that Michael is just like remembering like when he met Lupa, and then he found this whole other like family after being alone after he got turned into a werewolf. Oh, that's so sad.
He's getting his K drama moment.
Oh,
Also, if anyone else wants to like jump in, like arrive, that's fine too.
yeah, you can. Don't worry about it.
Simon rolled like a fucking natural one, so I want to have him arrive last.
He's gonna miss the entire conversation and just be like, "What is going on?"
What could Hal add to this conversation? Hal's just like, yeah, um, I'm also here if you need a friend.
Like, Michael's just gonna turn and be like, "Did you really bring the entire welcome wagon?"
We were all on our way. We just kind of came one at a time. We didn't know where you were.
Yeah, this was not planned. I didn't even know that they were coming.
Yeah,
Okay,
we were all looking for you.
I'll have Simon saunter out of the forest at that moment.
Hmm.
Yeah, I also. Yeah, you were easy to track, and I noticed you were gone. So.
Gee, thanks. I
What a
can't
way
tell
to
if you're
say
being
that.
genuine or if you're telling me to wear more deodorant.
That would also make you easy to track, actually.
Um,
Uh,
Fantastic.
that's
Okay, I guess.
Did you come here just to yell at me about deodorant?
he scratches himself behind the ears. No, I came to be a decent friend.
yeah,
Michael's
this is
actually
not
gonna.
this
No,
is
sorry, you go ahead.
not about deodorant.
Okay. Okay.
Michael's just gonna like raise an eyebrow at Simon just because they haven't exactly been on the best of terms, like ever
Fair
really.
enough.
I
So
mean,
he's just
oh come
surprised,
on.
like you aren't gonna like make some snide comment or whatever, or tell me that I should just be happy or whatever.
Look, I'm not that
I
big of
mean,
an ass. Also, I think I already made a snide enough comment with the tracking thing. But no, I'm not. I'm not gonna tell you to just be happy. Who do you think I am?
I I don't know. You've not exactly made the best first impression on me.
Yeah, but
We
I'm not. I'm not some fucking poser who's like the embodiment of toxic positivity.
no, I know. I know. I mean just I guess that's just the way I feel about being here, just it's strange and
I mean, it
different,
makes
but that's not the worst of it. It's just I don't think I mean like the campers, I don't think they trust me.
you haven't really talked to them. It's a feeling everyone kind of gets. We, Simon points to himself, are kind of trained to sort of help you. And he points to the demigods. Integrate and stuff when you first come. Never been good at that part, but basically, uh, it always takes a little while to, get used to things. And there's gonna be kids who don't like you, but there's also gonna be kids who you get along with fine. Just try not to bite off anyone's face like Maxwell did.
what?
Oh, yeah, there we go. Anyway, no, don't worry about that. I
That
wasn't
was more aimed at him than you.
Well, don't worry. I wasn't exactly intent on having some meat in my diet for dinner, especially when it could be considered as cannibalism.
Poor Michael out here catching strays from Simon. Everybody catches strays from Simon. Everybody does. It's so funny.
It's just
Everyone gets their turn eventually.
like you're like I don't know. I guess you're trying to help us in a way, as you said, but I am not a demigod. I am just a random, stupid teenager who just got caught in all of this and stuck his nose in places that he didn't belong in.
And this whole camp is full of random stupid fucking teenagers that stuck their noses in places they didn't belong in. I'm a
He's
random
not a
fucking.
teenager. Ivy just stares at him and goes, "I'm not a teenager."
You're biologically a teenager. You're mentally a teenager, kind of.
Sir,
Do you count all these
sir,
years
there
you were
is
dead?
nothing biological about her. She's a fucking automaton.
Okay, you're engineeringly a teenager.
What does that even mean?
You know what? Ivy thinks about that like, oh god, that's really fucked up now that I think about that.
You're robotically a teenager. My point is, this whole camp is just full of teenagers who don't really know what they're gonna do with their lives and who stick their noses where they're not supposed to. You're not
I mean,
that different. All you're missing is
yeah.
divine parents. And hell, Steven doesn't have divine parents anymore, but so you're not missing
Yeah.
much.
I guess. Um, I guess that makes some amount of sense. Though I've kind of given up on anything making sense a month ago, at least, maybe longer. I don't know.
Yeah. Don't try. Don't try.
Oh yeah, no, I figured that out. You know, I guess the one question I still have is, what do we do now? I just, oh, I like kill that stupid wizard. Look, oh.
Unfortunately, he's kind of immoral.
No, really, it's almost like I gathered that right before my mom was killed in front of me.
Okay,
Sorry.
that was
Just, sorry, I shouldn't have.
Point
Anyway.
taken.
Anyway.
Steven unintentionally getting like a PTSD flashback from when his mom got killed in front of him? Oof.
Hey, no, that was fun. That was fun for the kid.
I
It's
shouldn't
fine.
have said anything. Just,
Mm,
I don't know.
my mom is a tree.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know how to. Good for you, maybe, or I'm sorry. I don't. She's probably a really bad kind of tree.
His mom's a tree, and his dad is an Australian man. It's all coming together.
Oh gosh, I just
So I guess we're all
remembered.
just a group of fucked up teenagers or not teenagers. I'm not going on technicalities. I don't fucking care. But yeah, I don't know. Dude, again, sorry for, I don't know, worrying you, having you all have to break away from the party and come all the way out here just to find me. It's not really fair of me. But maybe I should just go back to the party. I don't even know I'm not exactly a party person. I don't know what to do. I don't know any of these people.
Hey, we're two. I'm right there with you. I don't know what the heck I'm doing.
Maybe I should just spend the party sneaking up behind someone and just saying boo really loudly. I don't know. If we're supposed to be having fun, I'll just do that. That's fun to me.
Maybe you should have gotten
it works.
drunk off your ass on kombucha.
Does that work?
Drunk
No.
from a what?
Drunk off your ass from kombucha. There is some amount of alcohol in this stuff. Just not.
There is?
There is experimentation.
Kombucha, getting drunk sounds fantastic. Whoa. Party. And Michael's just like haphazardly just like waves his arms like up and down, just like whoa, party, yay.
My mom makes some pretty good wine.
Your mom, the tree, makes
Are
wine.
we all? Is that allowed at camp?
What?
I
Your
mean,
mom, the tree, makes wine.
That's how she got my dad, but and then he looks at Steven. Oh, the boss don't know. The boss won't mind. He sings a little. But yeah, I guess if we don't tell Mr. D, we can have some.
can't he figure it out? He kind of has an authority over that thing, right? Like, how would he not
God
know
of
this?
pines. He's the
Oh.
god of the grapevine, but he's not the god of mulberries.
Aaron,
Yeah.
Aaron
Ivy,
pops
I
in
will
and he
say,
says, "I don't know. Um, you know, bootlegging under Mr. D's watch seems like a good way to get turned into a dolphin."
You know,
Ivy,
maybe let's not.
Ivy would say,
Simon-
I can't even enjoy the wine anyways, so do whatever you want.
Simon sort of jumps up at the sound of Aaron's voice and just aggressively tries not to look at him.
Heck, okay.
Wow.
His face red as a mulberry.
Mulberry.
I'm just imagining like
You okay,
I'm
Simon?
just imagining I'm just imagining Stephen looking at that and being like, what the heck is wrong with you?
Michael's gonna be like, I think those two might need more alone time than me. Or just
What does that
just Michael
What does
slowly
that
turns to
mean?
Steven just with like a raised eyebrow being like, he may tell you one day. But I can tell.
what?
You'll figure it out one day.
Okay, sure, I guess. Weirdo.
Anyway, I heard that we could. Anyway, if your theory about getting drunk on kombucha is correct, then I want to try this out. And then I want to jump scare some people because I think it'd be really funny and I want to enjoy myself because I'm tired of bringing everyone else down with me.
Simon.
Not bringing me down with you. To be fair, though,
You know
I
what?
don't get any lower, so
Simon sort of steps a little closer to Michael, shakes his head, and goes, So you want a low alcoholic beverage that technically does not break Mr. D's rule, but can maybe get you tipsy. I actually have more to offer than kombucha. It's my
Oh
expertise.
God. What?
Even better.
So on Simon's belt, you can see two. They look like water wine skins.
Oh
Those have been
gosh.
those have been part of his equipment since day one. So I have some mulberry kvass, which is weird Russian equivalent to soda, but it's like better and it's mildly alcoholic. I have the kombucha. I can, get the illegal wine from mom. You pick.
I'll do the mulberry, the thing you already have, I guess.
Okay. He hands it over to you. The flock.
This isn't a trick, right?
No, of course it is a trick. You accept it and then you own your soul. And you can't leave my cursed realm for all of eternity.
Don't joke about that. Don't joke.
Ha, ha, ha. I am laughing so hard right now. Ha. I meant,
No,
is this going to poison me or not?
Why would I fucking poison you?
I don't know.
harder to poison.
I know better poison.
Thank you, dictionary. Sorry, Michael
What?
just said that to Michael just said that to Ivy because she mentioned something like alcohol being poison or something.
I
Yeah,
mean,
isn't.
she's not wrong.
I mean, with the satyr liver, alcohol isn't really poison, but I don't know about werewolf livers. Dogs are bad at alcohol.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
I guess.
I forget that Ivy is also a goth, isn't she? This has
Yes, she
completely
is.
slipped my fucking mind. We have two goths in
Yeah.
the group.
I did not know that. That's actually really funny. But yeah, no, Michael's gonna drink it.
So we have goth girl and we have goth boy. Oh, this is wonderful.
Oh God.
What could be better? But yeah, Michael's gonna drink
Now,
it.
I have many satyr things to attend to that involve getting really far away from here and this isn't an excuse to run away from anybody in this company. I will be back at some point in the future. And he runs the fuck away.
Uh-huh. Okay. That was not suspicious at all.
Well, yeah, no, that's not suspicious. Is it because I drank that? What did he do?
What did
What?
who do? What?
Michael's just very suspicious that like he happens to just leave right when he drinks the thing. The timing
No,
just
no,
makes him
no.
suspicious.
It's not about that. You see, as he's running away, he kind of glances back at a certain someone that is not my.
Man. Simon needs to chill out.
Simon is too afflicted by homosexuality to chill out.
You know what? Fair.
That's so fair.
As Michael drinks the actual kvass, it's a very refreshing, fruity drink with a little bit of fizz, no less so than like a carbonated drink.
I mean, it's from Simon. Of course, it's gonna be fruity.
Wow.
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 This was amazing. I loved it.
This was a nice
Like,
this was a nice way to end the second arc. Like I can see this scene unfolding at like the end of the book, so to speak. I love it.
Yeah,
Right. And then we do
it's
time
fun.
skip after this, yeah?
What happened?
And then we do time skip after this, yeah?
Yep, that'll happen at the beginning of the next session though. Yeah.
woo.
But yeah, we'll be going
Okay.
9 months into the future. I think we're going to go ahead and end the recording here if there's nothing else anybody wanted to do.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine.
I'm
By
gonna-
me, at least.
Unless you want to have our Aaron tracked down, the very obviously embarrassed to be in his presence, Simon.
I don't think he's, I think he's a little too, clueless to pick up on it just yet. But that will happen, and we will explore that at some point. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. Goodness.